Hi guys, I'm the Keg Man. Welcome back to Keg Man Plays and Motorsport Manager Fire Mod 2018. Yes, I just realised that if I was clapping over that, you may not have heard it. So, I'm probably going to move my face to somewhere a bit more appropriate, like down here. How about that? So, again, a little bit of an update on life in general, shall we say. So, I've been, at least for the time being, signed off work. And by that I mean, apparently I'm not fit to do my job. So, I'll go into a bit more detail so you don't, have too many questions to ask before we start this episode. So, as some of you may be aware, some of you may not be aware, I'm a bus driver. That is my job. So, for a living, I drive buses. As such, there's a lot more involvement with regards to not just mental health, physical health, regarding bus drivers or class 2, so any large vehicles like lorries, buses. So in the last 2 years I've had several sort of dizzy spells when waking up. Literally like 5 or 6 spells, waking up in the morning and then being dizzy till sort of like 1 or 2 o'clock, which means I haven't been able to drive those days, obviously. Not just dizziness, lightheadedness too. Never strikes me in the middle of the day. Right? It never strikes me in the halfway around doing a route on a bus and driving, just when I wake up. But apparently that's enough for me to not be able to drive, at least for the meantime. So I've got to get some physical tests done. I've got to have an echocardiogram, which is an ECG, blood tests, and see where things go from there. That does not, however, mean that I'm able to do more recording, because obviously I am now effectively off sick, although I feel perfectly fine, and I do feel perfectly fine. My wife has now have to work full time, because we still need money coming in. So there's no administrative jobs or anything like that at work at the moment. So here we are. So I'm currently off on 80% pay, while my wife's working full time. So financially we should be better off. However, when it comes to looking after our daughter, although I love my daughter to pieces, and I can look after her and I can interact and play with her, I'm not as good at getting her to go to sleep and stuff like that, which means I haven't had much time to do any recording, hence why there's been a big delay and gap in getting things out on here. So yeah, I'm hoping, really hoping that I'll be able to get over whatever it is. The DVLA, which is the Driving Standards Agency, well, it's not a Driving Standards Agency, that's a completely different thing. It's the driving authority in the UK. Their guidelines state that I'm not allowed to drive for a year. But obviously that's potentially going to change if they look at it and go, well, actually, no, he doesn't need to be off, which is hopefully going to be the case, then I'll be back soon. Which is what I'm really hoping, because I'm bored off my tits at home. As much as, like I say, love spending time with her, I'm bored off my tits. Anyway, so let's get back to the main thing at hand, which is Motorsport Manager. So, in the last episode, we got a 1-2 with our new driver, Mr. McDowell over here. Oh yes! And Ryu Hirakawa is still top of the board. McDowell is 14th out of 26 after his first race. On team standings, we have 33 points clear of Dams. 3 wins in the season. We've got 2 races left this year. 3. Ardennes, Munich, and Yokohama, which is the new track, I believe. It was added in last season's voting. Sponsors coming up. We've got 2 races time. We've got Cause, that'll go. That's not really much to look at. Let's quickly check the car. Have a look at the improving the parts. So we've got 104 days after the race. This one's in 10 days. I don't know. So 11 weeks, so 77 days. So they're not going to get to full whack, unfortunately. They're going to get pretty high, but they're not going to be at full whack. They'll certainly be above that. Well, I hope they're going to be above that anyway. Otherwise we'll struggle a little bit. Then they're definitely going to be above that. So we're still going to have good quality parts. It's just not going to be as good as we had hoped for next season. Which is why I'm not worrying about creating any more new parts at this point in the season. But yeah, we've got a race coming up, 10 days time, Ardennes, we've got some scouting going on. And then we'll go from there. Hopefully I'll be able to get these episodes out this week, back to back. So we've got... Great, whatever. Adderley Fong, let's have a look. 84%. It's not a pay driver. It's not good enough for us. And hopefully, I'm looking to find a young driver who's a pay driver, really high feedback, nothing else, just really high feedback, who we can sit on the reserves. That's what I'm looking for. Scouting report finished. Alfonso Chelis. Pay driver, feedback's 11. Markability 66%. For Charoux Racing System, wherever that is. So yeah, right, anyway, let's crack on with the race. Everything's good to go, I believe. So, let's get on. So obviously, I have decreased the size of my face. Yeah, I've decreased the size of me on the video. I felt like my size as such, both real life and on the video, were a little bit imposing, hence why we've sort of condensed down a little bit. And obviously I've moved here because it's a little bit better for the race. Actually, the best place is actually sort of over here where the mouse is currently, but it's neither here nor there. I'm a lazy person and I don't like having to change things up too much. So, go from there to there and there. First things first though, do we have... So we're Ardennes, aren't we? We're in Ardennes. Do we have one save for Ardennes? We don't. Do for a couple of seasons ago. But I think that's actually a different save altogether, actually, that one. I think the ones that are greyed out are from the previous Fire series. I believe, anyway. That's what it looks like. So. And there we go. Right, select drivers. Bang, bang. Rock on. I said rock on. Send you out. You are on race trim. Good. You've got the right tyres. Rock on. You are on... No, not race trim. Qualifying trim. Race trim, please. And you are going. I'm going to bring you in and bring you in. Get back to McDowell, as he is the first person who's going to come in. I want to deal with it straight away and get him going. Very poor, very poor, very poor. Not a good start to our situation. Let's send it all the way the other way. And we'll send that all the way the other way as well. And see where that comes up. Hirakawa. Poor, very poor, very poor. Not great, is it? It's not a fantastic start. Has to be said. Just going to send that all the way the other way. Go to there. And then see what happens. Right. Let's get these buggers in. We want to get this right first time, really. It's not going to happen. But there's hope, isn't there? There's always hope. Even if it is futile. Good, poor, great. That's a little bit better. It's still not fantastic. 41% increase. So we probably want to go a little bit further away there. That is going to be... Let's do the handling first. That's going to be around that sort of area. Go there. And that might be enough. It might be on the other side, obviously. But we'll have to have a look and play it by ear. Great, very poor, good. Gives us a better idea of what's going on here. So we know the handling is going to be somewhere midway, around about there. Speed balance could be either or, so we're going to go with that. And as for downforce, maybe there. So get these guys out again. Get them back in. And see where we are. Okay, great, excellent. So, we've got a much better idea. So, 89%, we want to send downforce the other way. That's a little bit too much. That could be enough. That could be enough. Let's try that out. Good, good, excellent. See how this works. So we know that the downforce has got to go that way a bit more. So let's get that resolved now. That might be a bit too much. Let's go there. We don't know about the handling. That could be enough. As for the speed, we'll try that out. We'll try that out. 93%. It's not fantastic. Ideally, we'll let these guys run a little bit longer because we do need to get a bit more knowledge up. But honestly, getting the setup right is a bit more important. Right, excellent, great, excellent. What are we sitting on? 97%. Am I happy with 97%? I do believe I am, yeah. I do believe I am. We'll save that for now. If it improves, it improves. We will have a little play about. That might be a touch more, but we'll let him carry on now. Go ahead. You're just going to see it out. Hirakawa. Excellent, great, excellent. Again. Good. 97%. Again, I think we're just going to let him see it out, you know. That obviously needs to go this way a touch. We'll try that out. We'll just let him run at the swell. So off you go, mate. And then there we go. So we've already got level 1, knowledge for super soft tyres and race trim. Should get level 2. No chance of level 3, but we're just going to let them go. So we can let them do their thing. Level 2 is not fantastic. It's not going to really help us out long term. But I did cock up slightly with regards to getting the setup right. So I can only blame myself. What can you do? Levels of stress is what it is. Because apparently my doctor's surgery, where I go to get treated, decided that I'm not in the right area anymore. And they've kicked me out. So I've got to find a new doctor. So there's that as well, you know, what with me being off work with a with a medical condition. Always good. Right, so super soft tyres. And we're going to have to take Lightfoot medium. We don't really have any choice. Got to get 7 for above. What was this in the end? 99%. Lovely stuff. Let's go ahead and take that. Ardennes. And you're going to be on nose. As for you, was this an improvement? 97%? No, no change. It's fine. Go from there. Let's rock. So, push a little bit. Get the track grip higher. It's a 2-minute lap, apparently. Doesn't matter if we go a little bit late. Ideally not too late. Obviously, we want to get on and round. If we send Hirakawa now. And then McDowell now. So I'll keep an eye on the temperature for Hirakawa. Probably midway between the E and the D, I reckon. So there. Do likewise over here. How's that looking for Hirakawa? It's a bit late, isn't it? Yeah, overheated. I left it a little bit too late on McDowell, so just keeping an eye on Hirakawa. So we've got good and overheated there. So, I mean, one thing's good, the other's not. They're getting reasonably good laps. They're not the quickest in the world. We've got a 17th and a 9th. So we didn't get the sponsorship objective. Massively annoyed by that. Massively annoyed by that, because we kind of need that. But that's my own fault. Again. Probably could have done a bit more there. Probably should have left a bit more of a gap between the two drivers going out. And I'd have been able to concentrate a little bit more. Susie Perry here, lovely. Always good to see. Alright. Let's get these set up. Car set up. All good. They're going to go to attack and overtake. Both drivers to start. See if we can get something out of this. The dams are quite a way back. They're not on. They haven't got a driver in top 10. Either their drivers are outside of top 10. So that's not too bad a problem. Hirakawa ran wide. Where is he? Hirakawa's down in last place. Okay. So I need you to go medium neutral. You need to catch up, but I don't want you to burn stuff too much. McDowell, mate, I need you to push. Yeah, you should catch up relatively quickly. You're quite a good driver. McDowell, what are you doing? I've got you on like these settings you need to be on. You're letting people pass. You're not attacking where you need to attack. Go on. Right. We'll let you do a little bit longer like this, because it looks like you could potentially. No, you're not high. Right, let's go conserve and high. Medium. Conserve medium. You're going to lose a couple of positions. Nope, you've done alright there. Hirakawa, we can afford to push a little bit and go high. Where are you now, McDowell? You're up in the 6th. Tyre temperatures are stabilising. Go neutral, neutral. Hirakawa, you on the tail of anyone? You are indeed. Go attack, overtake. Need you to start pulling the weight again. The last thing I need for you is to have a shit race. Right. McDowell's doing okay. Hirakawa up into 17th. Let's go high and push. Oh, actually no, go medium neutral. We can afford to give you a bit more time. McDowell might be able to catch up. Should be able to. Alright. So Hirakawa's gained another position. Can we afford to use some fuel? Probably. Let's go high. Worried about the tyre temperatures, of course. Always am. Let's go conserve them. McDowell is in a point where we might want to go high and push. Just to try and gain something on Schwartzman, the 11-year-old. Go attack and overtake. Hirakawa. Yeah, go attack, overtake. See if you can get a couple of positions out of this. You've got a bit of a cluster in front of you. McDowell, I need you to go medium conserve at this point. Conserve medium. How are we doing over here, McDowell? So just keep on Schwartzman's tail for a little bit, just for a little bit longer. Then we'll sort something out here. Hirakawa, how are we doing, mate? Right, I want you to go neutral and high. You gained another position. You're about to drop it. No, you managed to hold on to it. Lovely stuff. So Hirakawa's got himself back from 20th up into 13th. Still lower than his starting position, which was... Oh, was it actually? Oh, no, he was 17th, wasn't he? So he's managed to gain something. I need you to go neutral and medium. Try and get away from Lipogan, but not destroy your tyres too much. Conserve. Medium. Yeah, it should be alright. You've got, what, half a second on Monhaupt. That's helpful. Down. How far? You're 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds behind Schwartzman. Probably going to have to make a pit soon. Hirakawa can get away with going back to neutral. He's jumped up 2 positions. People in the pit early. Down. How are we doing, mate? Shit. Right. Well, we better pit you then if you've managed to clip your rear wing, or someone's managed to clip your rear wing. We'll take a risky fast one. 3 drivers all there. Hirakawa's got a drive-through penalty. Is that your fault, Hirakawa? For fuck's sake, mate. Don't do shit like that. I have to take a risky fast one there as well. Alright. Let's speed this up. And may as well go just for the moment. So McDowell out on 18th. Does have fresh tyres. Hirakawa's still got his drive-through penalty to do. I think Hirakawa's race might be over, unfortunately. McDowell should get a few positions back, but I don't know if we're going to get a top 10. Dam's still outside the top 10, fortunately for us. Dam's drivers are they? Dark blue. So Makino and Richie Bruce. That's a darker colour than that. I thought Matsushita and Claire Lepagam were. Unless it's Zanon and Clara Lepagam. They're Moto Parks. Dams. I'm really confused by that now. The colours are throwing me. So Zanon and Lepagam are Moto Park. It's got to be Matsushita and Latifi then. Must be. Right, Hirakawa, where are you, mate? You're fucking miles behind, aren't you? Yeah, you're over a minute behind. McDowell, can we afford to have you be aggressive? It's not a case of affording, we have to make you aggressive, don't we? So go high and high. You've got a bit of excess fuel, Hirakawa, so yeah, let's use your tyres up a little bit, see if we can do anything with that. Let's speed this up, because otherwise it's just going to annoy me. Languishing back here. Down up into 13th. Let's go conserve and medium. Hirakawa, did you gain anything out of that? 61 seconds. You're 8 seconds behind Beckman. Let's go conserve. Keep you on high. You've still got excess, so that's fine. McDowell, how you doing, mate? Let's go neutral and high. See if you can get you to catch up a little bit. Hirakawa, he can go neutral. Ahmed has crashed, so we're not going to finish last. Always good. Always nice to know. McDowell, where are you? 12th. Right, so I want you to go attack overtake. You might be able to gain something out of this. There's a lot of drivers who've got knackered tyres in the pit. There's one helped and Matsushita we should be able to gain something on. Latifi's got slower tyres and so has Brian. As long as we don't destroy these tyres too much, we might be able to get something out of this. Let's go push and high for Hirakawa. McDowell. Right, let's go attack and overtake here. Do have a driver in the pit. Hasn't gained us a position. That has, however. Right, let's go medium and neutral. Over here, let's go neutral and medium. Hirakawa driving at absolute best form, as is McDowell. The only problem with McDowell is we're going to have to pit him relatively soon. Same for Hirakawa. But we might be able to gain a bit more time first. 12 laps remaining, so let's just have a quick look. Oh, we've got 14 and 16 on these. We'll do another 2 to 4. 7 to 9 on those. It's tempting to try and see it out. I mean, see if we can do it and then come back in on those, you know? It is tempting. Don't think it's worth the risk, though. But is it? Is it? Can we get another 4 laps out of these? No, I don't think we can. Clara Lepagam has crashed. Always good. How's this looking up here now, though? Dams. Yeah, we're increasing that gap. That's the main thing. Hirakawa has crashed. That's no good for us. That is no good for us at all. Right, I need you to go medium on your fuel, because otherwise you're not going to see this out. I'm a little bit concerned, but you're not going to see it out, actually. Let's go low and push. We're going to have to use extra tyres, without a doubt. So I'm thinking if we just push these a little bit, Can we get another lap out on these? Probably not. I've got to make a decision. Do we take those now? And then just use up a bit more. Well, I think nearly every driver is going to have to come in and pit. So I'm not too concerned about that. Parts are looking good. Take a safe, because we're not going to lose any positioning there. I say we're not going to lose any position. We're going to drop down to 16th, but we're not going to lose... You know, going faster is a bit more of a risk. We're not going to lose anything by going a little bit faster. So we come out in 14th instead of 16th. We do have at least 4 drivers maybe, who are going to have to pit, which brings us up to 10th, potentially. We'll see how it goes. We'll go medium. We could potentially coast over the line. Let's go speed 12 and see what we can do. So we're up into 13th now. Conserve on these tyres. Go high on the fuel. Can't afford to, but do need to keep this going. Always, I don't know what it is. We can't just get 2 good drivers on form. One of them always has to crash. Alright, medium and push, neutral. Don't know. Kind of want to get a little bit closer before we really attack. Seems to make sense. Right, Shane, let's go overtake now, just as we get ahead of Hannah coming out of the pit. Latifi behind us has got the faster tyres, unfortunately. Alright, let's go low on there. We're going to stay on the attack for the tyres. Not too concerned about that. We've got a bit of play in these tyres. So Makino's definitely going to have to pit. Sedgwick, Bryant, Palau has pitted. Don't think we're going to be able to get anything on that. But Rami, 25 seconds ahead. Sedgwick, Makino. Makino is in now, I want to say. He is. So if we can do something here. If we go overtake now. Obviously we've got drivers around us with better tyres, faster tyres. Which could be the issue. We do have drivers ahead of us who are going to be burning through tyres or something of a rapid pace, hopefully. Culler, Sedgwick, Bryant, Rami, all drivers who are going to have to pit. Rami's in now, not going to be able to make any use of that. Let's go attack now, attack, overtake. See if we can get anything out of this. We are in 10th. Collar is going to start struggling soon. Go medium neutral as we get into 10th. Hannah is ahead of us. Collar, 6 seconds between us and Collar. We need to get 3 positions. That's the only problem. To get the money. That is the main issue for me at the moment, is having the finances straight. You know, we've got to try and make sure that financially we're good. And we need to back these fucking tyres up. That is the other issue we've got at the moment. We're up into 8th. Beckman behind us will be an issue. Yeah, I think I may have pushed McDowell a bit too hard. I don't think these tyres are going to see us out. Might be wrong. We've got 5 laps remaining. These can do 6 to 8. So we might be alright. Just got to get this tyre temperature down. Otherwise we're going to kill the tyres. But at the same time we need to attack. I mean, we're only 2 seconds behind Hannah. Hannah does have faster tyres. Matsushita's got the same tyres as us. 4 seconds between us. Let's go conserve on the tyres now. We're back onto cooler temperatures, that's fine. Do want to drop the fuel a little bit. Let's go neutral, drop the fuel down to low. See if we can do that. Try and get some of this fuel back. So otherwise we're going to get to sort of here, run out of fuel, and like we're going to lose 8 positions or something stupid. So if we can get this fuel the fuel disparity down, we might be able to have this, at least finish, you know, top 10. Which, considering the part breakage, not bad. So Beckman just behind us is probably going to have to pit. That'll give us a 2-second gap over Latifi once they start to fade away. Hopefully, anyway. How long have we got left? 3 laps. What's the distance between us? 5 seconds. Schwartzman's got 34 seconds between us and him. So Schwartzman's not going to be a possibility. None of these top 3 are going to be a possibility. Neither is Rami. Beckman is going to the pit now. Let's go medium on this fuel. We can afford to do that at this point. Should be enough to see us through. We've got to try and make up 4.5 seconds. That's not 4.5 seconds, 4 seconds in 2 laps. Might be a hard ask. How many laps can you do on these? 4 to 6. Let's go and give it a little bit of welly. I can afford to burn them out a little bit. I want to just catch up. I need to get above this sponsorship objective. Get us 500,000. That 500,000 is going to do us a big favour, especially after losing out in the qualifying. So, fuel-wise, we're nearly back on track. This is the final lap, I believe. It is. We're not going to get there, are we? We're not going to get there. I don't really want to push too much. That's the issue as well. I don't want to, because at the minute we're not going to catch up. I'm going to go conserve. We're going to get the tyre temperatures down. Don't need to, but there's no point in getting our tyres all screwed up for no reason, is there? It's because we might fall away. That is a disappointing 8th and a crash. Oh. That is disappointing. It's very disappointing, especially after the last race where I 1-2 on the podium. Yeah, not happy. Especially not happy with you, mate. What happened? I'm pretty sure it's him that took out. I can't remember his fucking name now. Our other driver. Oh, how can I not remember his name? Stress. That's what I'm blaming it on. Stress. How can I not remember his fucking name? McDowell. There we go. Yeah, how annoying is that? I'm a little bit. I say a little bit. I'm very annoyed by that. Drive-through penalty for you as well. We've both got drive-through. Both the drivers got drive-through penalties. That explains a lot. That explains a hell of a lot. We are still top though. 29 points has come down. We lost 4 points on that one. Still 2 races to go. Still top of the board for the drivers. Still top of the board for team. Still well ahead of where we're expected to finish. So, not all bad. The only downside is I think we are going to lose Hirakawa at the end of the season. He does want to go to a bigger team, or at least a higher championship. And I'm still thinking we're going to be holding back. And not getting promotion next season. If we win, of course. I don't know. Do we take the promotion to keep hold of Hirakawa? It's a bit much, isn't it? Just to keep a driver back. As good as he is. Alan Hawkins. We'll have a look at Alan Hawkins in a minute. Yeah. Do that. New personality trait. He won't talk to us for a month about contract negotiations. Well, never mind, eh? Alan Hawkins, not interested. I mean, mate, you signed up for 27 months, so 1 year to not talk about contract negotiations. The level of fucks I give right now, not many, not many. So, yeah, disappointing that race. Very disappointing. But we're still, we're still doing all right. We're still doing better than expected. Albina Zerbin, nope. I mean, we're expected to finish 6th overall this season. We're still top. We're gonna get 6th. Basically, we're not going to be finishing below 6th. If we can get 1st place, financially fantastic, brilliant for us. We'll see how it goes. Politics votes. Free dry wet. Free dryer. Instead of taking only super soft and medium, super soft, softs and mediums. Okay. Can do. I don't know how we vote on that one. Do we take the option? Do we vote on this in favour or do we abstain? Because abstaining's my thing. I will vote on something I think might help us out. I think maybe having medium tyres might help us. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me. This has been Keg Man Plays, the home of mediocre content, and you've been watching Motorsport Manager via 2018. And I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.